Okay, guys, you got Mario. He's on this tree. Even though I'm recording the front view that you're seeing, I'm also recording this view. He's climbing this tree, making it seem so good. He's such a good climber. Let's go follow him over here. Oh, yes. He's climbing this tree right here. Oh, we have got him. Hey guys, Branize Gaming here, and today I am doing another Mario 64 video, but it's not just an ordinary Mario 64 video. I'm going to be abusing the jumping cheat code in Mario 64. Now you might think that this is not going to do much in the game, it's not really going to affect anything, it's just jumping higher than usual, like infinite jumping. But you are absolutely wrong if you think that, because there is a lot to abuse with this cheat code, and I will show you that today. So first off, let's go and see what happens when you do the jump, the infinite jump code, in the beginning cutscene of the game. Now it looks like I'm making sounds. I don't know where I am though. And Mario hasn't spawned yet, so this could lead to anything. Wait a second. There's no pipe. Okay, is Mario just invisible? Okay, there's none of him. Okay, so there's the regular cutscene. So we're just invisible. Huh. Well, isn't that something? We're definitely very invisible. Let's go see what happens when we try to go in the castle like this. And I'll avoid the Act 2 cutscene and see if that does anything else as well. Let's see. Oh, this is so weird. There is absolutely no song in the castle. Absolutely no song. Dang, the castle gets really creepy when there's no song. Well, that is pretty cool. Like, I might as well just explore the castle. There's nothing really to do much. And I'm guessing when I touch this door, it's gonna activate the song again. Yes, it does. Now let's see what happens when we do the infinite jump cheat code when the pipe launches out in Mario 64. Okay, so now I'm gonna test out what happens when I use the infinite jump code when the pipe comes out. Now let's see what happens. Does the pipe just stay? Well, let's see what happens. The pipe stays, but I'm still invisible. Well, that's pretty cool. The pipe just stays as a pipe with no collision, and I guess that's like a centerpiece to your castle. So that's pretty cool. Now I'm gonna go and test something else. Let me go and cut to what I want to show. So I am now finally here with my pipe centerpiece, and I'm finally visible. And also, guys, make sure to hit that like button if you're enjoying this video, and also hit that subscribe button if you enjoy my content. So my next thing I wanted to show off, or wanted to do real quick and see what happens, is so there's a Act 2 cutscene. There's a cutscene when you hit this bridge, and I want to see what happens when you move Mario right when you hit the cutscene, so that Act 2 faces you somewhere else. Now I'll go show you what I mean. It's kind of hard to explain. So we're gonna touch this, and then instead of touching the ground again, we're just gonna get Act 2. Wait a second, I failed it. Dang it. Let me try that again. Even though I failed with what I was going to try to show off, I totally broke the camera somehow, so now it's facing, like, Mario's feet under the ground for some reason. Act 2, are you, like, on something? Do you need it to tell us something? And I can't even zoom in. So, like, Act 2, come on, you gotta get your thing straight. So I'm going to try it again, and I'm going to do it on this side this time. But I gotta slightly touch the bridge, like, for a second. I'm going to need a better angle. That angle's probably going to lead me to doing the exact same thing I did before. But if you touch the bridge, and then go over here, like, hang on to, like, a tree or something, and touch the ground, then go onto a tree. Okay, come on, Act 2. And Act 2 will follow you after a little second. Like, here. You see? Act 2 is following me. He's recording me like it's supposed to be in this game, except for him beating the camera. It's Act 2ception. There's two cameras. Oh my god. Two cameras. So yes, you guys are alright with your mirror theories and stuff like that. There is two Act 2s. One right there, and one facing me right now. What a cool thing to do with the infinite jump code. Canceling out cutscenes in this game is so cool. And who would have known? Lakitu, would you have known? I don't think so. One other cool thing I also found is if you talk to a sign, and then you move out of the sign, and then you cancel all the dialogue, you can move with the dialogue on your screen, but it's also inverted for some reason. Like, you can't tell because I don't have my controller, I don't have a controller cam, but it's actually inverted for me, and it looks really weird. And even after, actually, once you get the thing off your screen, it goes away. But that is pretty cool, that it just inverts your controls for no reason when you're in a sign. And you never know that without this cheat code. So that is pretty cool. Now let's go on to the next thing we got, which I'm pretty sure is going to be messing with enemies while this jumping code is on. Now guys, I do not know what I did at all, but for some reason, no one's cutscenes is working. I mean, not cutscenes, I mean animations. No one's animation, I don't know why I said cutscenes. No one's animations are working. Toad is not doing his little bobbing thing, his little buck thing, and the coins are just not going. And when I go through the store, and I do this cutscene, I can just go straight through it. Now, of course, you can do this in the regular game by doing BLJs, backwards long jumps, to gain a lot of speed. But you can't do it usually. Like, you can't just do that. That's not how it works. This infinite jump code is legit broken. Now let's actually do what I was going to show off. Oh, and apparently if you collect the coins, it doesn't actually go away. You get the sound, but it doesn't go away. Let me see what happens when you talk to Toad, actually. Oh, he doesn't even want to respond. Okay, now let's actually go to what I was going to say. Now that we're in Bomb-Omb Battlefield, I want to show off one cool thing, is that if you talk to a Bomb-Omb, and you get out of this cutscene like this, and then you redo the cutscene, if you are jumping, it will redo the cutscene. Apparently that's something part of this game, which is pretty cool. You can really see the insides of this game with this cheat code, but that is a little cool thing, which if you are falling down and you're talking to someone, it replays the cutscene. So, that's cool. And I also got another thing that's pretty cool, is that if you pick up this box, and then you jump around, and you press B to slide, you can just go with the box anywhere you want. But then, once you hit the ground, it just drops from you. So it's technically already dropped on the ground, but it's stuck to you since it's not coded to do this at all. So let's go put that away. Now, the big thing I wanted to see in this, like, little code is that what happens when you pick up the Bong King with the jump code and then jump with him maybe somewhere else. Okay, we already got. Let's see if it redoes his cutscene as well. Nah, it doesn't. He's a different entity, so I guess that's not how it works for him. So let's see. Let's pick him up and let's move. We can actually do this. That's cool. We can take him anywhere we want. Can we? Or does it let go of him? Oh my gosh. So he just goes from anywhere he's at and lands back over there. But we can take him anywhere we want. That is cool. That is really cool. So we can essentially just take him anywhere we want across this level, but he will always go back to this hill when he is, you know, when he's thrown to the ground and you touch the ground. So we can do anything with him. Oh, he's flying. He's flying. He's flying. It's like we're literally controlling him. This is literally Mario Odyssey 2.0. And he will just jump from anywhere he's at and go back to the hill. Now that is pretty cool. So let's go to our next thing I want to show off. Whoa, actually, before we do that, because I took him too far apparently, he got over here instead. What's that gonna do? I wonder what that's gonna do to him. Okay, so he's got his normal cutscene. He's just gonna be returned over here and activate his cutscene again. You know, that is pretty cool. I really gotta say, it's really cool. So let's go use this little cheat code to cheat out Koopa the Quick. Now I know this is possible in regular means with the wing cap, but let's do it with this anyway. So if you go into the Koopa the Quick cutscene, he wants to race you. But if we go on top of the hill already before he gets to race us, and we get the cutscene with us, because the cutscene will still be with us even if we're up here. Let's see. Did we get up there? No, we died. That's what happened. We died. Let's see if we can get on that little thing over there. Did we get it? Okay. We can start it while dead, apparently. Oh, and also, if you jump right before you die, right before you hit the ground while you die, it doesn't take a life from you. Well, isn't that cool? Now, let's actually do glitch successfully. We just died for no reason. Let's do this successfully. Okay. Now, this time I didn't activate the cutscene, the text box right away, because that limits my camera to right over there. But this time, I'm gonna just take the cutscene, what do I call it a cutscene? It's a text box. It's a text box brand as text box. So if we touch it on this flagpole, it should activate the text box right there. And yeah. And then, we're gonna get a 0-0. That is cool! Now let's see what happens when the Koopa gets back. Let's see what happens. More like what doesn't happen. You don't even see him if you beat him by 0-0-0-0 and all those zeros. Talk about a sore loser, even though we kind of cheated, so I guess he isn't really a sore loser. Okay, so now I'm really curious to see something. So usually there's this Chain Chomp, and he activates a cutscene. Now let's go see if we can ground pound this pole, because that's usually how you activate him if you don't know. You get him out of his chains, because he's Chain Chomp, you get him out of his chains. Yeah, good joke, Nintendo. So let's see what happens when we do the little jump code in its cutscene. Okay, so we can just move. I don't think it really changes anything. Or does it change anything? Well, that didn't really change anything, but there's one thing I did want to show. And that's if you collect a star, and you touch the ground like that, it just doesn't activate the cutscene if you don't touch the ground right away. But it still adds the star counter. And if you exit the course, you still have the star. So I think that's pretty cool. Now, I want to show off something pretty cool, and I think one of you guys... I think you guys want to see what this is about. Now, for convenience purposes, I changed my file to 120 stars just to access everything. But most of you guys who played this game probably thought this penguin was a horrible dude because he made such a hard race for you to complete, and it was just a bad time with him. So I want to see what happens when, in the cutscene, we hit the goal pole, kind of like the Koopa the Quick. So let's go see if we can do it on first try. If I can't, then I'll just show you what happens. But we're going to be doing the same thing we did for the Koopa, and we're going to be using this little technique to get right over here to this path over here. And I don't think it activates on the slide. I'm probably going to fail, but let's see if it actually does that. If I'm sliding, I don't think it activates cutscenes. Or it does! Great! The render distance is so bad in this game, by the way. But how did I die there? The world may never know. Okay, so I finally got Mario over the finish line without touching the ground and activating the text box, since we're in here and there's the text box. So let's go see what happens. Let's see what happens. So, touch the goal pole, and let's see how fast this penguin gets down here. It goes fast when Mario's ahead. So let's see how fast it takes it. I think it's gonna get here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, penguin, get down here. Dang, that was fast. That was really dang fast. Let's see what the penguin thinks of us beating him that quickly. Or does it change? Oh, nope. It doesn't change at all. What a bummer. I guess it's now time to do the final thing that probably all you guys want, is for me to pick up Bowser and use the jump code on him. Let's go see what this will do. Oh, and by the way, one thing I do want to show off before we do the final thing is that if you go into a level and you back out real quickly, like let me show you, you're invisible and you walk around invisible. And then you can also die while doing that while entering the level. So it is possible. So sorry, Mario, but you're gonna have to die. What a plumber. Couldn't even stand the water level. Okay, so we are now at the final part of Mario 64 where you take on the final boss, and I want to see what happens when you use this jump code on the pipe, and see what happens, actually. Oh, it makes a weird noise, and do you get down for the cutscene? Can you just walk in front of Bowser? Okay. Where am I? Oh, no, I guess I could have done something with that, but who cares? Let's see what we wanted to do this whole time. Oh, we can take him just like everything else. We are now God. We are controlling Bowser, and let's go into the sky. I'm sorry, Bowser, but you're going down with me. You're dead. Well, I guess that is really it. So let's go into the castle courtyard, and let's end off this video. Okay, so we are now at the end of the video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. I might do more if you guys hit the like button enough and comment wanting it more. So I think it's a pretty cool idea myself. I'm pretty surprised that no one on YouTube's really, like, explored this kind of cheat code. It's a pretty well-known cheat code in Mario 64, so I don't know why people wouldn't explore it. So guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to smack that like button, and also hit that subscribe button if you enjoy my content. So anyway guys, that is really it for this video. So, bye.